All right, guys, so it looks like the Trump administration is trying to speed up the deportations by passing a law from 1798, a wartime law, and then a judge tried to block it. Take a look.
President Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act today. Now, a federal judge is considering a wide-reaching order to block him from deporting non-citizens under that act.
The president took action, saying the U.S. is being invaded by the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Earlier, a federal judge had granted a temporary restraining order barring the president from deporting 5 Venezuelans under the Alien Enemies Act. It's only been used 3 other times. One was part of the internment of Japanese American civilians during World War II. The Alien Enemies Act could allow the president to speed up deportations.
Well, developing this morning, a federal judge is blocking a new order from President Trump to deport some immigrants that the White House says are members of a Venezuelan gang. Now, as Bradley Blackburn explains, the order invoked a rarely used law dating back more than 200 years.
As President Trump waved to supporters leaving his West Palm Beach golf club Saturday, a federal judge said one of his orders may be out of bounds. In a proclamation signed Friday, the president declared the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua is invading the United States and ordered the arrest and deportation of its members without typical due process. The president cited a 1798 law called the Alien Enemies Act, which has been used only a few times in U.S. history, including during World Wars I and II. But Saturday, a federal judge in Washington blocked deportations with a 14-day restraining order. He said,
You know, what a weird hill to pick a fight on. The administration is trying to deport violent criminal gang members, and they are trying to stifle that? They're trying to stall that, the judges or a judge. Since when does a judge from a district court have any authority over what the head of the executive branch does? Are you trying to stand for human rights? Like, okay, but these are violent gang members who have killed people. What about those? What about the human rights of those people who died?
Planes already in the air carrying deportees should turn around. In a statement, Attorney General Pam Bondi said the judge, quote, supported Tren de Aragua terrorists over the safety of Americans. The president is testing the limits of his authority on immigration. On Friday, in an unusual visit to the Department of Justice, Trump shared his approach.
And they said, no, people that come into our country are all wonderful people. No, they're not wonderful. These are stone cold killers. These are killers they make our killers look nice by comparison.
The AP reports the Trump administration will pay El Salvador $6 million to hold members of the Tren de Aragua gang in its notorious prison. The deal would cover about 300 alleged gang members for 1 year. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Well, in his proclamation, President Trump said the gang is aligned with the Venezuelan government.
So there's a video circulating on the web of the Venezuelan gang members arriving in El Salvador and being walked into the prison. We should have harsh prisons like this. This is what we should have. So you should arrive at the prison and they do this. Like, I'm all for that. They should do that here. They should be self-sustaining prisons. Why don't we do that here? That's like common sense. Totally support what the administration is doing, deporting these gangs. 100% support that. I don't understand why a judge would get in front of that. I'm assuming because these are probably like, activists, left activist judges, and they're probably like, oh, but they're human rights. Oh, all right, let's watch this. All right, that is a massive compound. That is huge. So they shave them? Do they do that here? Oh no, I've never been to prison. This is absolutely crazy.